Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because generally in my every Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view, I try to emphasize more on these two index. But the way entire market is structured right now, it is very, very important to understand little bit about even other sectoral indices and what is happening in those stocks. Okay. So first, as usual, I'll be starting with Nifty futures. You can see that the trend is up in the daily time frame chart, even in the hourly time frame chart. But I would like to call it as the trend is actually flat. Now, you'll be surprised why I'm saying so that the trend is flat when the price is moving higher. The price is also trading above the dual moving averages. मैं ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा हूँ कि जब प्राइस ऊपर जा रही है फिर भी ट्रेंड फ्लैट है. I'll come to that point. If you're a person who's only trading index like Nifty or Bank Nifty, then there is no issue. It's a very clear situation, and as a trader, you would be making money right now. But if you are a swing trader or a positional trader, especially a swing trader, you will have a lot of doubts. How is the market structured and what are the other sectoral indices doing? Especially if you have a look at few constituents like Nifty IT, you can see some sort of weakness developing over here. I think you can clearly see that there is this gap which is just holding on. If this gap is filled and the price keep on going down, again there will be some weakness in the IT pack. If you have a look in the metal pack, if I just ignore today's candle, okay, this particular candle I'm talking about, if you just ignore today's candle, if I just hide the chart like this, you will not see anything interesting in metal pack, right? Now let's have a look at the FMCG pack. It is looking very, very interesting. It is looking extremely bullish, right? If you see the stock ITC, in fact, in short term, it has performed really nicely. Now, if you look at PSU banking charts are doing nothing great. If you just deploy Dow theory over here, they're still making lower highs, lower lows pattern, and even the candles which are visible over here are not so great. If you have a look at the private banking pack, this particular sector is looking much better than the PSU banking sector. Why? Especially because of two banks. One is obviously the HDFC Bank. It's looking much better now. Second one is obviously Kotak. Some positive news has come in this particular stock today. You can see it has rallied. It has rallied somewhat over here, and then suddenly there has been a gap up. And one hidden stock, which I don't know how many people are concentrating, which is ICICI Bank. It is consolidating right now, but after the consolidation, if it maintains the state of trend, then possibility of the stock going higher is pretty decent. So you can see all other sectors are behaving very differently. Like metal is weak. If you just detect today's candle, if you look at IT again, it is weak. If you look at PSU banking packs, nothing great is happening over there. Private banking is looking great. So within a sector also, different constituents are working very, very differently. So if you are a swing trader, we need to understand a few things. For that, we'll have to go back to the Nifty future chart. Now, in the Nifty futures, if you just convert this chart into Heikin-Ashi candles, you can see the candles are looking pretty good enough. If you have a look in the Bank Nifty, I think overall it's looking pretty solid. Okay, even in the Heikin-Ashi chart, just for the extra confirmation. In Nifty futures, what has happened is now we have rallied and we are almost at this high. If tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, if we test this level, generally it is said that in a Dow theory, if you try and test the previous high, we are still in a downtrend, because if you see the overall structure of the daily chart, we are still in a downtrend because we haven't been able to surpass any of these previous highs. If you want, I'll just highlight all of them for you, right? Now, recently we have rallied pretty much close to this. So if you test this particular level, probably which is around, you can say 17,850, 860, and if you try to trade around that level, this is a sign that in the medium term, we are still consolidating. The trend is up in the daily chart, but we are still consolidating. A close above that level, and a rally continuing for next few days, even little bit, will probably result in a trend change in the daily time frame chart. But if you look in the RSI of the hourly time frame chart and the daily time frame chart, things are looking very different. In the daily time frame chart, things are looking too good. You can see there is a trend line breakout in the RSI, and the way RSI has moved up, it seems that this particular rally is much special than all these pullbacks which have happened so far. It seems so as of now. Now, if you check the hourly time frame chart, you can see prices have rallied higher, and I'll try to convert this into a line chart. We can clearly see there is a triple negative divergence between the price and the RSI. Does it mean that this is a top or something? Well, it is not like that. It seems that price is getting tired to move higher. The momentum is getting lower and lower. Now, either there could be a sudden price jerk on the downside, or either it could be a sideways slow consolidation, a time-based consolidation. Exactly what is going to happen, it is very difficult to decide. And one more reason is that this particular entire band, now you guys will be totally surprised, I shared this particular resistance band even in my previous weekly sectoral analysis also, that from 18,213 to 16,672 or 670, this entire big band is a resistance band. Now, there is some reason behind it due to which actually this band is very, very strong as a resistance. But when the resistance band is so strong, so big, as a trader, it is not possible to not to take any position, because if someone tells you that I'll be bullish only above 18,200 and till the time the prices do not cross Nifty, I will not trade any stocks. I'll hold myself back. I think that is really funny. So what you need to do as a trader is you need to keep your eyes open, watch the levels in the Nifty, also watch the stocks, the sectors, and you need to understand that when the momentum is tired, in the Nifty futures and we are already trading within the resistance band, it makes sense, all right? It makes sense to trade less. It also makes sense to initiate positions which are extremely high probable. It also makes a lot of sense to initiate trades where the risk reward is pretty much high. Why I'm saying so? When generally when prices are trading within a band where there is a lot of support and resistance, possibility of a rally just going upwards one way is very less. Generally, the rally will be little bit volatile. Prices may go higher, but a lot of up and down volatile moves can happen. Within those volatile moves, if you are holding a swing trading position or a short-term position, there can be some sort of volatility even in your trading portfolio. Means probably you can get stopped out and then again prices can move higher. Yes, this can happen. So if you are trading in stocks which are having higher risk reward ratio, they are higher in terms of probability to make money, then what can happen is maybe even good couple of trades will take care of small stop losses, which in case if it gets triggered in your next few trading sessions, if it happens. I hope it doesn't happen for you and for me, but if it happens, this is what you need to keep in your mind. And one more thing is you need to keep a very sharp watch on which sectors are looking strong, and within those sectors you need to take positions. Within those sectors you need to understand which stocks are basically leaders and you need to bet on them. You need to understand this pretty much nicely. Now, coming to the Bank Nifty futures, even Bank Nifty futures has rallied pretty nicely. Over here, things are little bit different. If you see the way RSI has shaped up, the way the daily chart has shaped up, things are little bit different. And again, we are near this level. So once I guess we start trading near 41,800 or maybe above it, then probably the structure of the trend will change. And it seems that private banking pack has played a lot of part for the strength of Bank Nifty futures. If PSU banks start participating, I don't know whether that will happen any soon or not. If they start participating, I think it'll be really good. So you need to keep your eyes open. Especially in private banking space, I've already shared one stock, which is ICICI Bank. Second stock from my side is HDFC Bank. Now, the issue is that it has rallied a lot in the short term. So I guess the stock needs to cool off a little bit. It needs to consolidate. And if it is available at some decent levels where the risk reward for a long side short-term trade is really good, probably you need to look into this stock also. All right. So I hope this video has been helpful to all of you to understand how markets can move in the next few days and even its sectoral indices. All right. Trade well.